Everyone has anti-gravity ready? No? Why? Only one laptop, three accounts. Let me repeat again, only one laptop, three accounts. Three Google accounts, one laptop. Why? Because we will be using anti-gravity tokens which are very limited.
Make sure your setup is ready so that your real file can jump in. We're just waiting for the live stream to become active. Huh? It is? So cool. Let us get back to. Yeah, before we start anything, I have an approach. Something which we will be doing just like 35 minutes later, I just drop it here. So that meanwhile, this process is running in the background and we can see the output first. Okay? Understood? So here is a folder. I call it Edinburgh. There is this tour of this place, right? It's in Scotland. And this is an interactive video resource which I found on there, right? I placed it inside of this folder. And
how many of you know Edinburgh? Girls का तो favorite destination है शायद Edinburgh. Yeah, many of us.
So very beautiful place, guys. Okay. So I just dropped it here and I just dropped it inside a folder. I opened my anti-gravity, right? You can see the prompt, I hope, right? That's the folder. This is the folder which has an immersive video of the project, and there is a skill which I made, right? That is the skill which you are going to utilize, right, in order to build such websites. You can place any kind of one, just place a very simple one. Done? So I'll just drop it over here. Gemini 3.7 Flash, which was what I'm using here. Cool. Let us look at this output now. Okay. By the time it is running, right one camera. Hello. Alright, let us have a glance of what the site is going to look like. Right? Then have an immersive experience of a jewelry site. I think girls are going to like it a lot. Cool? Now let us experience how this jewelry, a particular site which we made for jewelry site, right? Okay? How it is going to look. I'm just scrolling it. This is the kind of immersive experience which we are going to build it today. You can see as I'm scrolling, there is this entire 3D segment which is playing in the background. You can see the jiggles which is happening on the cards, right? What do you think of this, guys? We'll have a look at another one. How many of us are a fan of Mercedes car company?
BMW wins.
BMW comes. But this is a Mercedes walkthrough video which I'm showing you. As I scroll, guys, this is an immersive experience of history of how Mercedes actually started, right? You can exactly see frame by frame. I won't be speaking a lot because the visuals are enough to talk about itself. Maybach, that's my favorite car company.
How many of you know coding?
Guys,
let me drop a thing. We don't need single line of coding for this. We will be building with no code, zero code.
You're able to see this, right? The kind of result which you can produce. How much time do you think it took for building? Anyone? How much time?
Anyone? Mike? Anyone? 2 hours.
It took half an hour, guys.
Half an hour.
Only half an hour. We'll have a look at another side. This is for the food is in here. Oh, burger is made. As I'm scrolling, you can see the process of how the recipe goes. Right? Well, what do you think the kind of size which I'm showing you today, how much do they cost? Huh? You people are either speechless or don't want to speak.
Speechless. Can someone convert $5,000 in INR?
Look, that almost 4.5 lakhs is what client could pay for such size. Do you have any idea about that?
There is no energy in this.
I was expecting, the people who are present here, I want you guys to build a similar sites and actually sell it to the clients. That is the entire objective of today's workshop. But I see no ambition in here. Is it?
Is it a very dull audience?
I was told that the class toppers are here. I was expecting some kind of ambition.
No. That's why we don't have energy. We need backbenchers for energy. Is it? Yes? Okay, let me join you. I have energy. I am a backbencher.
Guys, just understand this process. We want to teach you this skill in order to build such sites and actually sell it out to clients and make that money. Are we not ready for this? No ambition. No worries, I'll do my job. So this is Mohammad Abdul Rahman Pasha. I'm the chairman and CEO of JWT Global. And the gentleman I told him, he is managing director, CMO and CEO of the company. We can segregate the timeline according to our comfort, that's not an issue. But we'll go to the process, what is exactly happening in the background. Okay. I don't want to waste your time, but the process is quite simple. It was a 3D animation video in the background, which I selected, right? You can entirely build a 3D animation by yourself if you're really so ambitious about it, using Blender, Maya 3D or Unreal Engine, right? But you can also find some sources on Instagram, on YouTube, whatever the footage you like, a 1 minute 30-second video, anything will work, right? And there is the scroll effect, the entire skill directory which I'll be handing you out instead of a GitHub. That is what is being used. And you have to do 0 lines of code in order to build such site. 0 lines. It's only your idea, only your ambition, only the process, what you are going to carry out in a prompt. The entire idea, entire vision will be converted back into a fully immersive site, right? Let's get to the product. Usually the kind of sites which the clients usually have is very plain, brochure-like and kind of a template. But the kind of immersive experience, this is what sells out, right? Somebody opens their site on a phone, on a laptop, they want to scroll it. They just don't want to, drag themselves on the information. They can just have an experience entirely when they're scrolling it. Correct? Yes or no? We just go to a little bit of technicalities. These are kind of things which I want you to build on today. You can see real estate is what we can take up. We can build on jewelry, we just saw. We can do for restaurants and food, we just saw. We can do it for automotive, we just saw it, right? We can do it for hotels and resorts, architectures, right? And obviously, I want you to take up your own creative ideas. I want you to, research, because we have a team of 3. Somebody can research on it, somebody is actually developing it, somebody is actually ideating it, the entire workflow, the entire design system.
And what does he mean by research? You have to use your favorite app. What is your favorite app right now? ChatGPT, Cloud.
Bro, Instagram.
It's Instagram. You have to
Instagram
use
में
your
search
favorite
कर लो.
app.
Instead of Instagram search, you can select any of your footage. You can just look for, let's say, Switzerland's walkthrough. You just find reels. You want to find the cinematic reels, the white screen ones, okay? Not the vertical ones.
You're getting attendance for watching reels.
We just wanted to watch reels, get some idea, build stuff out of it, go out and get attendance. Go out money. I want you to make money today and go out. Get it? Ready?
Guys, please show some energy.
And the 50 energy
Yes.
can have work.
Now we have energy.
Now that is something.
After
अरे
saying,
girls बोले तो सुन देगा. ओके लो.
no, it's money.
Money
Money matters.
अरे
4.5 lakh energy.
4.5 lakh, $5,000 के side बेचना है today, right?
Someone?
Money follows my brother. Let us integrate, okay? The phases, how it is built. Once we find a video on Instagram, I'll be very specific about what is happening in the background, okay? I don't want to waste your time, I don't want to waste my time. We only talk about technical stuff and only the detail we need, okay? We want a video. The second thing we want to do is we want to drop inside a folder. What happens as you scroll? There is an encoding process which is happening inside the background. We are using a skill called RP3DMS or something. That's the skill which I made inside of GitHub and just dropped it so that you guys can reuse it. Okay. So that's the kind of skill we are going to use, and that in background will do all the coding process for you. Okay. You can actually walk through the skill also if you want to actually go in depth of it. You can see what the prompts or the instructions are there. Cool. But entirely the purpose of the skill, it is going to scroll, and as soon as you scroll, it is going to play the video or the 3D animation which you make. I will be specific about using 3D animation rather than using normal footages, because some kind of drone shots, 3D shots, that will look more immersive, right? Correct? And it depends on you, whatever you want to have inside of your site. The vertical, the horizontal scrolling, the vertical scrolling, the placement of designs, where the text has to be in the left side, right, center, right side, left side, anywhere, right? And the anti-gravity, I guess in the background it is still working. You guys can see it is still doing some work, and we are having to get another output in some time. I'll be sending you all this inside our WhatsApp group. You can just walk through the technicalities of it. I don't want to just be so technical today. But as soon as you scroll, it is rendering the footage. That is all we want to understand, right? Because somebody asks you outside, कि भाई कैसा करना है बोले तो you don't want to be speechless. I just use AI tools and just made it बोले तो it won't work, right? You want to explain them कि this is how the process is working. That's how scroll-driven immersive sites are actually built, and that's the process which we use, right? So that you want to sound a little bit technical, and so that you can send it more expensive, right? These are the color themes basically. I just want you to be specific with color themes also, because this matters a lot, right? The kind of color choices you have, select up to 3 colors, you can select any, right? You want to make sure that you have your own theme so that it looks specific and customized according to you. It doesn't look like some AI has made it, right? So that's the only agenda we want to focus with the color themes and the placements. Cool? Now comes the tooling. I guess Mudabbir has told you to download the anti-gravity. How many of us are done with the process?
Can you raise your hands? Open anti-gravity.
And don't open it yet. Actually, we'll do something about it. So the ones who have downloaded anti-gravity, we are going to exploit it. What do you mean by exploiting it? Right? I built the site using a subscription of Claude Opus 5 that I paid for, but I wanted to build it for free. That's the thing which I am going to teach you today. Right? For building the immersive sites, if you want to build it for free, right? That's the reason we are going to use 3 different Google accounts. We asked you to segregate into a team of 3, isn't it? Because 3 people, 3 Google accounts, we can do it for free.
How many of you have Geo numbers? Geo numbers.
You guys have Gemini Pro, AI Pro.
Do you have Gemini AI Pro, right? Yeah.
The ones who are Pro, well and good. That's sufficient for you. But the ones who are using for free plan, they might need to use switch accounts between 3 accounts. Okay? I hope you get the idea of exploiting Google. Correct? Done, right? The second step, Node.js and FFmpeg, the skill both will be downloaded inside of my GitHub thing only. They are actually mentioned inside of product. I don't want you to do it specifically. You just create an empty folder like I did, like I showed you inside of the first section, right? The first segment. We just create an empty folder. We just want to direct the folder inside of the prompt so that anti-gravity goes inside of the prompt. And you want to drop the video also. The footage which you download from Instagram or the YouTube, anywhere. You have to download the video, save it inside the folder, correct? And the same video will be utilized with that anti-gravity. Cool.
समझ में आया? తెలుగులో చెప్పాలా?
తెలుగు కొంచెం వస్తుంది.
That's my dialogue.
బోతులు. So guys, we have the skill. Actually, you can see over here. I hope, right? Git clone, the entire link will be sent to you, right? That is the entire process. Only the coding stuff which you need to know today. There is this one link and your entire idea, which you can just type it in English or Telugu also. I don't worry about it. And like we told, there should be one researcher, right? Team of 3, one person has to be a researcher. They have to have the idea, they have to look for the videos, right? जो रोज करते हैं वो करने का Instagram पे बैठ के स्क्रॉलिंग मारने का है, एक अच्छा खासा वीडियो निकालो and then we have to use it, okay? And second is a builder. Builder is the one who have laptop, who have those 3 anti-gravity account setup, who have those 3 Gmail account setup, okay? Get it? Simple process. Done it?
ज़्यादा टेक्निकल बोल रहा है, I explain you what to do. First, one of you, we have a team of 3, right? One of you go through Instagram reels, pick an idea, like let's say we are creating a website for jewelry, okay? Go to Tashish from Malabar, they have multiple jewelry, videos. And for boys, if you're coming up with a BMW website or something, go through BMW websites, they have plenty of reels uploaded there. Select one reel. Why? Because, can you open that, Raman, website?
This one? No.
So you need to find videos like this. It should match your background. It should have those details. If you don't have your details, however how much creative you make, you will miss out the quality. So find a detailed video. After that, yeah. So the researcher part is completed, right? So this means you are researching on a client. It is Tanesh, it is BMW, Mercedes, whatever it may be. And then we have a builder who is having a laptop, go to the anti-gravity and build that. And the closer, the one who markets it. Right now, let's remove that, but we are having this two, the researcher and the builder. Am I clear? सबको समझ में आया ना?
Clear, right? I don't think we get into Java, opening terminal or anything like that. Very simple.
नहीं वो 4.5 लाख वाली एनर्जी गैप हो गई.
अरे नहीं है मैं And the very process is actually okay. We want you to push the side also anti-gravity. This one copy of anti-gravity and the same project folder will be pushed into GitHub. Simple. Okay. And the next time, open Vercel, log in the same account of GitHub Vercel. I for you give time, right? As soon as the process is done.
Vercel. Okay.
How many of us deploy any sites here? Anyone? No one. भाई तुम लोग ना engineer students आए हो?
Okay, we'll show you how.
But that is the reason we are here today. No worries. We'll show you how to do it. See, these are the lines of code which we care about. The ones over here. Git init, git add dot, whatever the thing you call it. You want to call it cinematic scroll site or something. You might call it jewelry site or you might call it playback site, Mercedes site, right? And the same thing goes with Vercel is very simple. You just log in, you just create a project. You just select your GitHub repository and you deploy. Simple. By the way,
So let's see how we log in 3 accounts using anti-gravity.
you
Settings,
want to come down to settings over there. Okay?
accounts.
Accounts. Once your process, because this is only for the free trials, the ones who don't have AI Pro account are going to utilize this method. Okay?
Even if someone is having AI Pro account, if tokens are done, then you can use this process to sign another account, sign up.
I won't be able to sign up now because the process is running in the
Okay.
background.
So
But
what
simple,
do you do?
you just sign it out and you will be
And log in
in
another Gmail account. It will be done.
Done? I hope the process is very simple, right? We're just waiting for another site to just land inside of our thing today. But you know the commercials, guys. If you have any idea, you want to take your prospect. A prospect is a client. Okay? You want to actually sell it out to them. Because you understand business, once you take your stuff, go to them, approach them and sell it. Try to sell it. Right? That is what we want to teach you. Because engineering matlab kya hai? You want to build some solution, find the problem, build the solution, and actually give it to the person who is needing of it. Right? That is the entire process of engineering and then creating a business out of it. Correct? That is what we have been doing from past 3 years and we are standing in front of you. Correct? So you want to find some prospect. We have given you domains, right? Those domains are exactly presented, I guess, over here. These are the domains we are going to utilize. Okay. Anyone can pick up any domain. Done? Whatever you feel like you can do, you can do. We have a little bit of brief also. You can see for automotive what kind of footage you can find. For real estate, what kind of footage you can find. For jewelry, of course, you have seen. So that is something we have given you as a prerequisite. Okay.
Got it, guys?
Let us just complete the process so that we can actually deploy it inside of GitHub also. I want to show the procedure also so that you guys are not left. Right?
We'll be sharing Google Forms on WhatsApp group. Register your team name, team lead's name, 2 members with your contacts, and then afterwards your domain, selection domain, and you'll be having 1 hour of time deploy the results. After that, we'll be sharing one more link additional to that. In that, you have to deploy your Vercel link. Hope I'm clear, guys. Yes. अरे भाई वो जरा 4.5 लाख वाली स्लाइड लगाओ, एनर्जी चली गई. Let's start. Is anti-gravity ready? No, I can see a no. Gautam, look into that. Gautam. आपका नाम है? Yeah. Ajay. Someone is having problem with anti-gravity. Anyone who has problem with anti-gravity, let them know. Where is your team, guys? You are the team. Where is the organizing team? Everyone is sleeping. Make sure everyone has anti-gravity. डोर बंद कर देना.
Yes, everybody done with the process. Downloading. Please raise hand. Any doubts?
Anti-gravity. Anti-gravity. Ready?
Instagram was the shadow in. Guys, who is using Instagram? Who is
Someone
researcher?
help us. Someone help us.
Researcher?
Someone help us. Network. मेरा फोन है वहाँ पे. Guys, anti-gravity. Yeah. Back.
Yeah, this is the password, I guess, for the Wi-Fi. Network issues, please connect this Wi-Fi.
Yes. Okay. Anti-gravity.
Well, I'm sharing this document with you guys.
Yeah, in anti-gravity, switch to Cloud Sonnet 4.6. Cloud Sonnet 4.6.
Better, maybe Gemini should only work.
But for architecture, I think
No, I guess 3.7 is doing better on AI. I was using the same.
use 3.7, Gemini is 3.7 or Sonnet.
3.7 Flash, put it on high before you use it. You can see this process.
If you use Sonnet, architecture will be better. For the rendering, you can use Gemini, but it's up to you. But use Gemini 3.7 or Sonnet 4.6. Don't use other models.
Opus 4.6.
Can you disconnect your mobile phones from Wi-Fi? If anyone.
Well, only the ones who is using laptop, please connect to the Wi-Fi. No?
And guys, one laptop. We have low bandwidth. Only one laptop. Okay, I'm using my mobile hotspot. चलो एक और नई चीज. It's not allowed.
To still work, guys.
Guys, let me remind you again. We are giving paid internship for top 2 teams.
Choose any of this from the 6. right?
They're asking Marvel. Can they?
Okay. Okay.
It's up to your creativity. If you have some crazy ideas, go with it.
Right, I'm just giving you as a prerequisite. If you don't have any idea, that's the reason I'm giving you. If you are more creative, please, that is entertaining. Anime रहता, Marvel रहता, DC है, और क्या रहता?
But don't go with Pakistani serials and Indian serials, please.
Yeah.
Okay, Mohit, form में ना don't keep 9 domains list. Just leave it a blank. Fill in the blank for domain.
We're almost here. The site which I just dropped before talking to you is, I guess, going to be completed.
Chalo guys, it's 10:50 a.m. 11 to 12 p.m. 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. will be a challenge. So get ready. All we need backbenchers for energy.
The backbencher energies नहीं आते.
So
Well, I'm really looking forward to, get some crazy ideas here today. These guys? Seriously, you're waiting on them. भाई जो अच्छा करना always waiting on them करके.
guys, put your laptops on power saving modes.
I hope everybody is working on some ideas. Is it?
let's start. Guys, let's start. Like,
Start the show, guys.
any
All the
doubts?
setup process is done.
भाई किसी को डाउट्स रहता हम here. Open for doubts. अभी क्या करना है मालूम ना ओपन इंस्टाग्राम रील स्क्रॉल करो इट्स योर फेवरेट थिंग देन डाउनलोड ए वीडियो get it into GitHub, sorry, not GitHub, Anti-Gravity, and use the folder, WhatsApp folder क्या रहा? WhatsApp folder share करें.
Yeah, I just it is done.
And the prompt, not this folder, skills folder.
Well, I actually dropped this prompt also so that you guys can reuse it. Just change it according to how you want to do it now. The folder is what you might have to change, right? Because this will be your folder wherever you are there.
Guys, attention please. Guys, leave everything, just look at it.
Only one thing. There is only one thing which you need to build entire site, okay? The folder matters, the skill is there anyways, and you can use it with any of your video which you have inside of the folder, which you download later, right? And name it anything, like I just named it GWD 2 Simple Service Skills, okay? You might have any of your name, okay? That's all we need to build the site. I guess we can have a look at what we built just now. Give me a minute or two. Server started on 43250. Good.
So someone has an interesting doubt here. If we log out and log in accounts, will our data go? No, anti-gravity stores your data locally. Only your tokens are refreshing. Am I clear?
Guys, give me a minute. Can we now have a look at what we just started before this session and what did it build? Can we? Right number, no? All of them.
Backbencher वाली energy आती है.
Right? Now let's have a location. I didn't watch it. Okay? I just gave it a prompt. I gave it a video. This is what it
Guys,
came out
pay
with.
attention, pay attention. Nice.
You see this, guys? Now, this is what I call the immersive experience of a location. You make a tour website like this. Who wouldn't pay hundreds of thousands of dollars for this? Tell me. This one, awesome. What do you think, guys? Is it not cool? No, let us drop this inside of GitHub also so that you guys are aware how to actually deploy a site. And this is the folder I see. Okay. I hope you can see my screen. Please watch here, everyone. This is the folder, and this is the anti-gravity which I have. Okay. All I tell is, I just go into GitHub, I log in, I create a new repo.
Rama, start again.
Start again.
Guys, let's see how we are using anti-gravity. Many of you are doing mistakes with anti-gravity.
Start with the process of what? Guys, there's one more walkthrough, okay? I simply, what I did is I created a folder. Okay, everybody can see here on the screen. Everyone. This is a folder. I call it Edinburgh. I just dropped a video called Edinburgh inside of it. Nothing was there. Okay?
This is the video you are getting from Instagram, right?
Anywhere else, Instagram, YouTube, किधर से उठा. You copy this folder location, you paste the prompt inside of here, and the prompt which I gave you inside of WhatsApp. Just change the location of folder. Here, this is for me D drive, web, and Edinburgh. That's the folder name. And rest of the prompt is same, right? That's pretty much what you need to do today. That's the prompt exactly over here, which I copied and pasted. You can see over here also. The same prompt, it worked for like half an hour and it created the site, right? That's all we need to build such site.
Got it?
Got it?
Single prompt, easy
Single
to
prompt,
make, 15
action,
minutes.
And the next thing, after building the site, which you have to do, is deploy it. How do we deploy it? We need to push the code to GitHub first, right? You log into GitHub, create a repository. I call it GWD Tools is what I want to name it today. Create a repository. Done. You have this command over there. Simply copy this because this will do all of the work for you, right? I copied it, I pasted it here inside of the same project folder and the same project directory of anti-gravity, right? Where you have built the project. Once the project is built, that is the moment you push. Okay. So we want to drop this exact command over here. Done. I click enter. Now I guess this has